Hello, it's Lori Michelle with today's message from the Messiah. That would be me. 5785. This year, Hashem says, is my Shemitah. It's the year of Shemitah for me, the Messiah. How could you say that? Well, I don't know. How could you claim that, Lori Michelle? I'm not claiming this. I'm telling you the truth. And the truth will set us all free and bring world redemption in this generation. So far, most of you have said, no, no, you're a mental case. Boy, this shirt is really, it's wild. You like my blue jeans? Bubby, blubby. He wants me to keep going. I don't want to do this anymore. You know this? I really, Bubby in blue jeans and a crazy Israeli cheapy shirt. It's what your Messiah is. Seriously, it's so much more fun this way. I had a visitor the other day. Hashem brought me someone who was my accountant when I was a kid. Years ago, I was young and he filed my taxes for me way back. And he said, I woke up in the morning to knocking. There was knocking. And I woke up to the sound of knocking. And I'm deaf, by the way, so it's my soul ears. And I said, Hashem, who's knocking? And he said, someone wants to talk to you. I said, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm sorry. I'm fine. I love you. Go away. Leave me alone. 3 words I used to say when I was little. I was a little bitch. You like that? He wants me to keep going. I'm not going to re-record. I don't even want to do this. But he said, this is something that's important for you to know. This is Shemitah for me, sabbatical year. Now I'm going to explain why in a second. But back to the knocking. I heard knocking. And I said, I want to talk to whoever it is. I'm sorry. I apologize. No. Later that morning, he brought me my accountant. I said, this can't be real. Yeah. And he said to me, Lori, you're doing this all wrong. And I said to him, no kidding. My last video had 43 views a month ago. You haven't heard from me. Did you miss me, by the way? A bunch of you missed me. You email me, where are you? I want to hear from you. Oh, a very small group of you. He said, you're doing it all wrong. I said, all right, tell me, what am I doing wrong? He said, Lori, you gotta be yourself. I'm really quirky. I do nursery rhymes with Hashem. Here we go, Lou, be Lou. I love to have fun. I like to sing. And I don't ever put that online. I try to make short videos, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, very serious, give you important information. And so far, you're not all a zero, but most of you are zeros. By now, most people won't even listen till the end of this. He said, that's not true. He said, that's not true. He said, there's going to be many millions of you listening to Bubby in the wacky shirt, Bubby in blue jeans. He said, this is the year. Shemitah for me. This is the year you are going to go online and millions of you are going to read my book. And we're going to finally get on this road to world redemption together. Right now, I'm the only physical person on the road to world redemption. This is year 2. Oh my God, Hashem, I've been doing this too long. So on the 1st of Cheshvan, some of you are troopers, you know what I'm talking about. The 1st of Cheshvan was last Shabbos, and it was the 2nd anniversary of the beginning of the road to world redemption in this generation. We're going to do it. Boy, you talk about dreaming big. Trump has nothing on Bubby. No one dreams bigger than Bubby Messiah, truly. So it was year 2 we started, and I'm still the only physical person on this road to world redemption, which began last year. So I'm out of juice. I don't want to do this anymore. This is not fun. A few of you are fun. We meet privately. God bless you. I've met a couple of you in person, and I love you. And if you want to talk to me, you know where to find me. The rest of you are, I don't know what you're doing, because no one else is coming. I ask him to send someone else all the time, and they're not coming. It's me. So my accountant said, Lori, just be yourself. Let them see what you're really like. And I'm not a pretender. I'm not faking it, but I condense it down and I give you important information that I think you really need. And I'm maybe more serious. And I am very serious, actually. But he said, the way I am with Hashem privately is what I need to reveal to you. And I said, okay, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. And he said, this year, my Shemitah year, take a break, Laura. It's my sabbatical year. And he showed me on the 1st of Cheshvan, which was last Shabbos. He woke me in that early morning hour that he always wakes me. And he said, Lori, 5785, add those numbers up, will you please? I said, okay. So I added 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 5, and I came up with 25. And he said, add it together. And I said, 7. He said, yes. I said, yeah, good. Shabbos Queen. That's what your Messiah is, the Shabbos Queen, 7. And he said, this is your year of Shemitah. I said, oh, cool. How'd you do that? And he said, go back to when you hit publish on the Torah part 2. 5779. Add those numbers, Laura. And I did. And guess what? 1. 5780. 2. 5781. 3. 4. 5. Last year was 6. And this year is Lori Michelle's Shemitah. So he says, you don't have to do one more video. You don't have to post. You don't have to do anything. And I say to him, I need something to do, Hashem. You got to find me a job or something. I need to do something. You, whoever you are, you don't want to do anything. Years ago, when I was organizing running on love events, a very smart person said to me, I won't say who it was, he said, if you ask people to do something, you'll lose them all. Nobody wants you to ask them to do anything. And I said, for real? And this person said, yeah, you can't ask anybody to do anything or you'll lose them. So I said, oh boy, running on love? You have to do something. Redeem the world? You have to do something. It ain't going to happen. Redemption requires a lot of you. So I'm not inspired anymore to talk to you anymore. I love many of you. I want to love more of you, but I don't feel it. I don't want to anymore. If he says, Lori, I want you to say something, I'll do it. But I'm not feeling the love. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel the love. So this is it. Ain't no one else coming. It's me. Bobby, mommy, ha, ha, ha. Blue jeans for real? And why? Why is it mom and not a good-looking young guy, Mr. Wonderful? Because you had Mr. Wonderful once upon a time, but you don't want to hear that. Rabbis don't want to hear that. Oh my, no, Lord, no. So he sent me as I really am, and my accountant said, Lord, you gotta be authentically yourself. Stop holding back. And I said, I'm really not, but whatever, what's your point? Did you watch that video? Whatever, what's your point? I admonished a rabbi online. Go look for it. Whatever, what's your point? So I'm asking you, you want me? You know where to find me. And by the way, a bunch of you watch everything I post, and you remember very important videos that I've posted. We're coming up on the 9th of Cheshvan. One of you in particular, I know you'll remember what the 9th of Cheshvan is. I posted hundreds of videos. You'll know about the 9th of Cheshvan. And the 9th of Cheshvan is on November 10th this year. Do you know what that is? The anniversary of Kristallnacht on the secular calendar. Wow. I feel like we're in the middle of the Holocaust. I live in Israel. This is really bad, but it's not bad enough for you. You're just okay. You know, Trump won. Yay. Dream big. Drill, baby, drill. And I'm saying, what is wrong with these people? Trump's going to fix it? Well, that's partially true, but we need you to fix it. And you don't want to do anything. And if I ask you to do anything, ain't happening. He says it is happening, and it's happening in the year of SHMITA for Lori and Michelle. So I say to you, give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. I said I told you that I love you, and there ain't no more to say. You know that song? I kind of condensed it. Go look it up, Tracy Chapman. I love her. There's someone else I love, Trini Lopez. You know him? I'm a really old girl, and I'm really tired. I'm too old for this nonsense. You want me? Call me. Messiah at your service.